Hello everyone, Johnny here. This is a Lego board game called Heroica. And I don't like doing this because Bill's here. I don't feel immersed. Oh god, Bill's gonna come in, he's gonna be all like, I'm gonna ruin your video and everything's gonna be terrible and I'm gonna be a dick. Anyway, so this Lego board game it's called Heroica. I got a little box here. Comes separately. Doesn't come with the board. You have to buy it separately. Oh my. Anyway, so Heroica is basically a simplified version of D&D. You got these like hallways and rooms is what they call them. And you put them together. Real great, and you can make like a little map with them. Anyway, okay, so about the game, you got minifigures that you can play as. There's like 8 so far. Oh, also, the main reason I'm making this video is because it seems to be dying, the whole product. They had 2 waves. The first wave had like 4 board games, and the second wave only had 1, which was like a DLC expansion kind of thing. So anyway, that's the main reason I'm making this video, because I feel like I need to get the word out. There's this great board game, Legos. I play with kids at college. I'm the coolest kid in school. Bringing this game there, everyone's like, oh, Legos is so great, Legos is awesome, yeah, and such. And so you got all these little minifigures. They're not really minifigures, they call them micro figures. They're a lot smaller. So you got the bad guys. These are goblins. They got goblins. They got like multiple classes of goblins, and they're evil. And so it's not that complicated. Like D&D is really complicated, and it's like, oh god, it's horrible. So anyway, with the characters that you play as, not the goblins, you have these things called hero packs where you can place all your little items on. It's so great. You can this is a shop, by the way. You buy stuff here. I don't know. So anyway, I keep saying that word. So anyway, this is gold. You want to collect gold so you can buy weapons, but other than that, it's pretty much useless. It's just something that people want to get. Now, as far as the gameplay goes, the rules are very simple. You move based on the dice. It's got like little dots on it that define how far you can move, and it's got pictures whenever you're attacking someone that shows if you win or lose. And each class, like those little barbarian here, have their own little special when you roll a shield, based on if it's range or if it's melee or whatever. They can do a specific stunt that's explained. Like the barbarian I just showed you can kill, not attack. I'm pretty sure they die. You can kill 2 people at once if they're both next to them and such. For example, if the barbarian was over here next to these 2 little, I'm not sure if you can see them too well. Zoom in. Alright, so you see these 2 guys here, If he was to roll the shield, look at the shield, oh my god. So if he was to roll a shield, he would be able to take them both out, and move forward 1 space. There you go, it's like, whoa, oh my god, shield. Zoom in. So that's good. I don't know, usually you're all thinking, oh man, what's with Johnny? He's talking all weird. All my stuff is scripted. Unless it's a video game, in which case I just have fun, and that's really easy. But I'm just talking. I don't know where this is going. I didn't write down notes of what to talk about. I'm just not. So anyway, my favorite part is making the map, because it's Legos. Legos is fun to build with. It's great. You're probably wondering more about the gameplay, so I'll just let you know. Okay, on these little hero packs, there are 4 red Lego bit thingy-majigs. Whenever you get hurt, depending on the enemy, for example, if this guy beat you in a fight, you lose 1 red Lego bit. There, see, look, I lost one on. But if this guy beat you in a fight, you lose 2. Oh no, I'm not. Wow, we only have 1 health left. Oh, also, if you lose all your health, blink, then you get knocked out, meaning you're stunned for a certain period of time and you can't move or do anything. And you have to roll the dice in order to see how quickly you recover. If you roll a shield, you've recovered instantly and you can move on the next turn. If you roll a 1, you might want to you're going to keep rolling for a while. That's a shame. Also, what's really great being Legos and whatnot, when you buy more board games, you can connect them all together. It's so great. It's wonderful. Also, if you don't have enough Legos to make a giant map, you can just keep everyone's hero pack the way it was. Like if they had a bunch of cool little gear on it and gold and such. And such. They can just keep it and you can make the map differently and set everyone else around and make it different and just be like, we're continuing our adventure and blah blah blah. All D&D style. In fact, I feel like you could play D&D with this. Sorta, you know, if you're creative. But the rules for this game are vague. You know, I already mentioned, okay, there's dice, you attack, you move, yada yada. There's a few loopholes that you can get around with, so I like to make up my own little rules about a few things. For example, some people, let's say they have an enemy in front of them, they don't want to attack them, but they rolled a 4, which... They have an enemy in front of them, they don't want to attack them, they don't want to move that 1 extra space. That'll cause them to need to attack. They don't want to do that. So instead they roll a 4, which is upsetting to them. They don't want to roll a 4. They won't go all the way back or anything. No, they'll just keep going back and forth. And that's annoying, and I don't like that because that just pauses the game. So I force them to go one way or the other and not be able to move on the same tile on the same turn. So that's a way to keep them moving. So they either die or they beat the bat, you know, come on. Also, there are objectives. There's this guy, he's the king. Oh, King Goblin. I don't know how that... Focus. King Goblin. It's a hierarchy, not a presidency. Democracy? Yes, democracy. So anyway, you gotta kill him. Or maybe you don't. You don't have to kill him. Maybe he's just another bad guy. And your goal is to get a certain item. Like, the helmet of protection. Your minifigures can wear. You know, look at him, look at him. He's little. Come on. I mean, look at him. Look how he looks all boss now. He's like, I'm a barbarian. Dave the Barbarian. Okay. There are also these potions. This one's the potion of luck. It allows you to re-roll if you're not happy with the roll you made. On any scenario. It doesn't have to be attacking or moving. It could be either way. And another thing. I'm gonna moving. Move this around. Okay, you see this here is the door. You can't get through it because it's a door. You have to pick up these here keys, and then you can like place it on the door, and then you can go through, and it's great. The door doesn't open actually. I mean, I guess it could, but it's actually a window. It's a Lego window that they use as a door. In fact, all these things are smaller than they should be because, you know, they want to save money. They don't want to make you pay too much for this stuff. So anyway, you can have up to 6 people play. I mean, there's eight micro figures, as like they call them. But it suggests at the spawn that you can only have 6 people play, because there's like only 6 tiles where you can place people. See right here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know. I usually only have 4, because if you get too much people, it gets kind of hectic. Everyone's fighting for the dice. It's just, So yeah, there you go. That's heroica. It's really pretty. I like it. It's colorful. Like these bits where usually the main baddies go is always fancy. And you got this fireplace here and chicken. Hold up. You got chicken. You got chicken. It's right there. Look at that chicken. Oh yeah. Oh, that chicken. Yeah. Oh, it's so delicious. Oh, that chicken. No, not look at that guy. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that freaking chicken. Look at that chicken. Oh yeah. It's next to a fireplace. It's next to a fireplace. Next to a potion of speed. I hope you can hear me. I was whispering and being really creepy. Alright. It's got really fancy tiles too, you know, like there's this little bridge here and it's basically a hallway. I don't know why they call them hallways and rooms, because you're not always inside. I mean, right here you're outside. There's green bricky bricks, suggest grass. So it's more like pathways? Pathways. It's more like pathways and locations, I don't know. But I'm hoping that it starts to kick in and the product starts to work better. Because so far they only have 5 and 1 extra little thing. I don't know what the heck that was about. But they only have 5 actual boards. But they have this whole world set up. Like there's a map somewhere. Hold up. I'm gonna be all fancy with my little briefcase. So they've got this map of like a whole world, and I'm like, oh man, they should. They were planning on making more. I'm not sure if it's like they're not getting enough funding to continue the project or what, but it seems like they had an idea for this whole universe to set up, and it didn't happen, you know, and that's a shame. I guess that's it. I don't really have much else to talk about. I mean, you know, it's cool. You got these things, you know, you can go shopping. It's you know, if you're like a shopaholic. You got gold if you like gold. It doesn't look like gold though. I don't know why they chose that, whatever. But anyway, and also another great thing about this set is all the fancy weapons. Like, look at that. You don't get that normally. You get that here. It's great. So yeah, good. I don't know how to end this. Should I say go buy it? You should, but that sounds forceful. I don't want to force you into that kind of commitment. I mean, they're usually around like 20 or 30 bucks for a board. See you next time? Sure, I'm gonna make another video. Yeah, see you next time.